Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a week later now how we're doing progress-wise in regards to this video. And we are at 730 views and 98 likes. That is fantastic. That is nearly 100 likes in a week, which is by far surpassing any other video that I've ever had with anywhere close to that amount of likes. So thank you so much for your support. And your continued support is always amazing. But this portion of the video, although I'll talk about what I think about the future of this video and such, but right now I wanted to show you guys what I did in regards to how I made this video. So first I'd like to get to the lyric portion of this video. So something I did months ago is make these lyrics. Now this was during Easter break. I had 4.5 hours to and back from a college visit that I was going to, so I thought during this time I might as well do something. And well, during that time I was definitely super addicted to Eminem's Rap God, and so after just singing it over and over I thought, hey, I've never made a parody before with this, and of course it's going to be Pokemon because this is what this channel is mostly about. And so I thought, hey, might as well do it. Maybe if I could get some success out of it in regards to guys enjoying it and just getting some good support and all that greatness, you know? So let's hope that it works out. And well, let's see here, looking at this progress, 6 minutes worth of lyrics is something I had to notice. So what I did here, it's not exactly rhythmically how these lyrics actually went during the video, but I was looking at a lyric video while I was doing this because the rhythm and flow is just not necessarily your standard rap, if you get what I'm saying. So because of that, it was somewhat difficult to record and such, we'll get to later, but that's why the lyrics are like this. So I have 6 minutes worth of lyrics here, nearly 6 full pages of lyrics. So it was definitely quite the effort on my part to make sure that this was all made. Now something about the lyrics is I kept pretty close to the same rhyme scheme as the actual song. Like, you were just what Lysandra ordered, you were just what the doctor ordered. So Lysandra the doctor, I tried to get it as close as possible. It's not even necessarily if it makes sense with Pokemon, like story-wise or even, you know, competitively wise, but it's because of the fact that if kill two birds with one stone, if it makes sense in Pokemon and it sounds like it's actually from the actual video, the song, then perfect. And that's why I picked Zygarde, of course. There were two Pokemon that sound close to Rap God, Zygarde or Metapod, and I don't want to make a 6-minute video and spend hours on it on just Metapod, although Metapod, you're kind of chill, it's okay. Anyway, so I spent a good portion of that drive just making the lyrics, and once that was done, cool, but I still wasn't done then. I definitely finished a week or two after that. But then comes the next fun portion. I have to record it sometime, right? So that's exactly what I did. Now you may see there's a ton of editing going on here. Yeah, not everything could be done in one take. After all, I was doing the +6, Chicka Chip +6, which once again was something I put in the background to sound a lot like it was from the actual Rap God video. Like, they were going 6 minutes, so I thought that would work out cool. So this is 6 minutes worth of music. This is the actual rap beat I used right here, and then this is the actual song which I used so I could rap along and get the exact rhythm to. Then the rest of this, a good portion of it is extra sounds that I had to add in, like the Draco Meteor, the Seed Bomb, and just like the 6+6 in the background, that kind of thing. So that was all done after a very long portion of time. And so what happened was, really, after I did all the lyrics, I was on quite a few month hiatus because that was during Easter break. That was at least a few months ago. And then only like 3 weeks or so I started doing the recording. And I showed earlier in this video the behind the scenes of how I recorded my videos and where I recorded them at. And so next portion I have here is all the videos. Now something crazy is that these are all the videos I put in. Here's the timeline in which I edited all the video on, which took quite a while. Definitely not the longest portion of this, but I had to stitch it all together and render it as one video, because from here I wanted to edit it all together here in regards to special effects, but I couldn't put like 2 more videos in here because the system Vegas just would not open because of how big the file was. And you may think all these are like 6-second videos. No, because I recorded like 3 minutes of lyrics in different areas because I wanted different angles, of course. So I finally stitched this all together and I get to the next portion, which was definitely one of the larger portions of this video making process. So here, once again, you see a ton of editing, and one thing also, you see some more video of me just lip syncing here, and that's because I didn't have all the video done when I was stitching in the other one, and I couldn't put any more in, otherwise Vegas wouldn't open. So I did all that, and from here I had to put in all the special effects, which was really just ad lib. It was just freestyle, me putting in whatever, and doing the different camera zooms and the different coloring was kind of cool that I just thought to put it in the course. So that's how that worked out. So something you have to do here, you see all these little sections here. You have to do split here. I'm not teaching you how to do Vegas because I don't know how to do it. So you do split and you just have a small section, and then you zoom it in with this little tool here, and you can do that. And then you can also add special effects, which there were a ton, and I made sure to try to add in all the different ones that I could. So like here, Sony Glow, you can make things look different like that, for example. And then there's of course color change. You can make things move around, and it took a while for sure. As you can see by all this editing, I went balls to the wall. So yeah, that was the next portion. And the next portion is actually a lot longer than you'd think, and that would be the lyrics. So first, in regards to Photoshop, so this is what I did. There's a special Pokemon font, of course, and Vegas doesn't automatically have that. They don't even have a Pokemon font in general unless you download it, which I had to do. But the thing is about that, it gives you the main portion, but it doesn't give you the outline that you have here. So, like this blue outline. And so I had to give it a certain thickness so it looks like the actual Pokemon font. So I had to do that, and then I put the color coding here, like for example, orange is the different moves, lime green is Pokemon, etc. So what I was doing from there, you may think, okay, you just put that in Vegas, you just type it there, why is it in Photoshop? Well, like I was trying to say, you can't do the border in Vegas. So I had to do that individually on Photoshop, which means I had to copy and paste all these lyrics into Vegas, or into Photoshop first, and then put the coloring in as I please, then save it. And this is 6 minutes worth of lyrics put into 235 lines. I had to do this 235 times. It was relentless. It was very labor worthy. Not labor worthy, but laboring, I guess you could say. And that's not it. That is like hardly half of it, because from here, what I had to do is put in all the lyrics. Now you may think, okay, you just put it in and that's it. No. Basically, this is how I just drag this here. This is how it goes when you just put it in. Now, this is shorter than I want. This is just not as big as I want the lyrics to turn out to be. So from here, to actually put it anywhere I want to, I had to do maintain aspect ratio so I can change the size of it. Then I had to adjust it from there in regards to how big or how tall or wide I want it to be. And then I place it here. And I had to do that 235 times. There were no shortcuts to this as far as I know, so that's why I had to do that. So that was it. Oh gosh, that was a great time. Anyway, the last portion is in regards to just adding in all of the different Pokemon pictures. So what I had to do for that is I had to go into Bulbapedia, and for most of them, and then there were a couple GIFs, and I thank my buddy Careless for definitely helping me out with finding different pictures I was looking at. What I had to do is print screen most of these pictures, put it into Paint, then make sure that the picture was the full thing, save it as that, and then put it in. And that's referring to all the moves and abilities. As for the other parts, I just had to save it as a photo and then just put it right in. So that took a decent amount of while, as I have an entire folder full of Pokemon pictures, and it's kind of funny that Pokemon is pretty much the only portion that's organized is computer. Anyway, so I have my gifts here. I have all the pictures. I didn't realize there were so many pictures until I put them all in. But this is every single one. Well, not even every single one. This is just mostly pictures. Then there's the Pokemon that I put in, which I have in my team preview section because I do it for Wi-Fi battles. But yes, I had to put all of these in. Same process as the typing, or not typing, but putting in the lyrics, because they don't go exactly where you want to, and you have to resize them, and it's all of these little pictures here. So I had to do that who knows how many times, but that is how that turned out in regards to actually editing. So once I did all that, I was able to render it, put it up, and oh, lo and behold, we have the video that is here today. So that was quite the effort I put in, hours upon hours, just days on end, and I appreciate your guys' effort to definitely give me some support here, sharing it with your buddies and liking it up, putting some comments, giving me some feedback. I really appreciate the support. So now I'm going to go to my camera now so I can give you guys the final conclusion, so to say, of what I think about the future of this video. So now we come to the conclusion of what I think about this whole process. We're talking a week later now in my thoughts on what I think about the progress of this video. So I think I legitimately spent a day's worth of hours dedicated to this video. I'm not talking any breaks. The last day that I was editing this video, I didn't take any eating breaks or just getting out of this room at all. I just wanted to get this up at the right time, and I think it turned out pretty nicely. So Wifey was actually talking to me a little bit earlier today in regards to just, he was surprised at how many views this video has as opposed to my other ones. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure that this video deserves a little more viewage and just support in general. And what I mean by that is, I spent so much time to make sure this is a quality video, and from the feedback I'm receiving, this is definitely a quality video. It's not a showdown battle you just record and then that's it. This is a full out song with effects everywhere that took so very long, as I just mentioned. So in regards to the future of this video, you know, despite him being surprised about the views, I'm hoping that this continues to get the viewage that this has received thus far. And in fact, if this could get even more support in the future, that would be super awesome. I saw a comment, and I did mention this early in the video, about how this guy print screen to where he said he was able to view this before it gone viral. If this got viral, it would be amazing, and to be honest, it would be like the goal achieved. This is a Pokemon parody, which most Pokemon parodies receive a lot of support. I definitely looked into this and saw other Rap God parodies and saw what kind of success they got, and just thought, you know, no one did a Pokemon parody about this, but people searched this enough that it was an option on the search bar. So I thought, this is an opportunity that I can get a lot of people to enjoy this kind of parody, and that would be super cool. So in the end, if this eventually goes viral, if someone sees this and just someone high up in the YouTube community and shares this with a ton of people, I'd be more than glad. I'd be ecstatic, especially since the effort that I put into this video would come right back. And so that's the end goal. Who knows what'll happen? This is the internet. You never know what happens. So of course that's the goal, but you know, there's one component that isn't involved enough, I think, or thanked enough, I should say, because of the success some videos make. Of course, you guys. Watching this video right now shows you have even more interest in the video that I made that put the most effort in, most time, by far, on my channel. And you're also very interested in seeing how it was made. It's amazing that you guys are interested enough, and I really appreciate your support about that. So you guys, anyone who views the video definitely deserves credit, at least showing positive support wise, in regards to receiving credit for giving me the support that I really need to keep this channel alive and just keeping me motivated and all that great stuff. So of course, any viewer has definitely a little special part in my heart. And also though, you know, I can't forget to mention the people who have supported me all the way. You know, from the beginning, just the first few comments that just really, you know, be quag, be swag. That comment makes me laugh so hard. And anyone else, like the people that are telling me that I'm their favorite YouTuber, are you kidding me? What? You're awesome. You know who you guys are. And I appreciate that so much. You guys from the beginning, you viewers out there who have no idea who I am, thank you so much for giving me this kind of support. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, sub, and until later. Peace.